Hello everyone, Eddie here, Trycraft, playing the crack pack again. I may have been a little busy on top of me little world here. No, this is just my enchanting table on top of me tree because I couldn't think of anywhere else to put it. But yeah, been messing with the builder's guide to make that, which was a lot of fun. But well, been cracking on, getting a few bits done, trying to make the tree a little bit more accessible. It's not great. It's still a maze to get to, but at least my bed's in the tree now, so that's a good sign. I tidied up this place a bit because I was trying to work out a change for its layout, so I've been doing some work around here, making everything look a little better. I love this. This is chiseled mossy cobblestone. I think that is really, really cool. It kind of works well, especially when I get all this forested back in, because as my walls, my templates, I can see what blocks did what. All outside of this wall, he says try not to fall off as he runs around, I planted loads of trees. Oop, come back up. Absolutely loads and loads of trees. So hopefully, when they all fill out, it'll be a massive grove around this rather ungrove-like building at the moment. I did see, look, there's some now not grown yet, but they will. They're growing. That has changed into Magic Forest. Yes, I did get a biome change with that one. Oh, can't remember further. I did have the whole of this wall. You see where I got these birch trees? Oh, that one needs changing. See where I have all these birch trees? They were actual trees, and they were all connected, and in the middles were all filled with birch leaves to look really cool, really nice, and it did. It looked very, very natural. Looked great until a fire creeper turned up. Somehow got through my defences and exploded here. And from about there, right the way through, to about there, burnt down. The whole of that area was burnt down, trees outside were gone. This tree got half of itself gone. There was a tree here that I had to chop the remnants down. I lost the battle with the fire creeper. It was like, no. Really did make a mess of the whole place. So I thought, right, that's it. I need to make it a bit more fireproof, a bit more protected. These logs are still burning when they catch fire, but they're easier to repair. So I'm just going to have the trees outside and have a massive forest fire out there if I get another fire creeper. We've also got a death counter. If you notice over on the left, right, that's it. Over on the right, I'll work out in a minute. Over on the right, we've got a death counter, which currently Scoops is romping away with 6 deaths, which is no good because it means he's died 3 times since I was on last. He's romping away with that. I've got 2. The first one was a sacrificial drowning I'd done on myself, just down in there to test the death counter was working, because it didn't look like it was working. So I tested it by dying, and yes, it came up. The second death was even more ridiculous. I nipped to the nether, he says. I jumped over to Try's place, went in through the portal, everything was fine, stayed there 5 seconds, come back through the portal, and because Try had blocked it all off to stop pigmen coming out, and I'd only punched a little hole to get through, I kind of respawned in a block, and when you respawn a dimension in a block, they send you downwards, and I fell out of the world, which was quite mad. But it was my own fault. I concede the fact I should have cleared the portal before doing it. But I did fall out of the world and become a dead druid. Oh, I'm really pleased that's turned into magical though. See, distracted by shinies. That means in here somewhere is a node. So I have my own node in the grove. which is great. Love it. Out here I have my berry farms, which when I start getting low on food, I harvest them up, make some more berry medleys. We'll just nip over here. You can not see, because there's a tree in the way, you can see how high these arches are going to go, but if you're nearby, you lose them because you'll be in the trees. It's only when you come close again, you'll be able to see them. But they're going to kind of have more loops and swirls in there, more arches. They're going to kind of be interconnected by lots of arches, I think. So to keep as much light coming in, but form the shape. And did most of the work with this builder's guide. He said, fall in the hole. Get out the hole. So I have a builder's guide to give me the outline I need. These were just place markers so I know where it's going. But then I could be using one of these as an arch to come up. Then from this edge I can arch again somewhere, and it'll be all swirls and dales. You'll see. I can't even see it properly. But hopefully it'll all come in quite nicely. And then once it's in, I can start druidifying it, making it go back to being a bit more natural. Boop. I do like that. Now we found out that the builder's guide turns off with a switch. It makes a huge difference because you can actually turn it off when you're not working on it, and that looks so much better. Down here we've got my little grotto grove, my little grotty grove of stuff. That was a ways and means of getting out of that pool originally, but it's better now. And on my little barley farm there, she's not doing a huge amount. I have, however, got a fish trap down here. I have a fish trap from, I can't remember which one's from. Is it Mariculture that do it? One of them does it, but it's a fish trap. And not only does it get your fish, oh, that's nice, it gets your treasures as well. So I get lots of fish coming in. But I also get enchanted books, bows, weapons, all sorts, if I remember rightly. And I do have some really nice books from it. Power 3 book, Wrecking, whichever that is, Destruction 3, Soul Stealer 3, and Power 4. So that is very nice. This is my little storage area now. I took my bed out of it, so everything in here is stored, all sorts of plants and gubbins. What have we got? Yeah, woody blocks. My diamond collection, because I was doing my enchanting tables, I did have 4. All sorts of metals coming up, still quite nice. And if you notice by the Tinker's books, I did set up a smeltery. I buried a smeltery so I can at least get a couple of decent weapons. Try brought me over a miniature yellow heart and a king slime lumber axe, where he found a king slime and killed it. Because I didn't want to do it because I didn't have any armour at the time. But I have now made myself some inbar armour. I did go with the leather and boots for ages. Then I went to steel atom boots for a long time. Then I fell through the nether and lost my steel. So, and I'd only just enchanted them to level 30 as well, and the boots to level 30. So I'd lost them. Everything else I'd put away safe. I'd even kept all my just open the chest so people can pause if they want to see what I got lurking. I'd even made an XP tank so I could put all my XP in it. And the 2 important things that I lost were my steel armour and a mithril sword Try gave me. But I made me little tank there to keep me going. This is wonderful. It's a better chest. Let me go sleep the night away. Actually, I've got my sleeping bag on me. Yes, that'll save a bit of time. Sleeping bags, wonderful piece of invention, because it means you don't lose your spawn, but you can sleep wherever you want, which makes a huge difference. So, where were we? Right, yeah, better chests. Fantastic mod. This one, if I go, I think it's shift right click with an empty hand, so if I move the egg, is it shift right click? Shift left click? Shift right click? No. I might need something in my hand. It's got upgrades in it, and this one has a cobblestone upgrade. So if I put a bucket of water and a bucket of lava in there, with the upgrade clicked on it, it makes a cobblestone. Pull it out, and the speed it comes in is very quick. So this will help massively with the building of the dome, because this is all like chiseled cobble, so, which is wonderful. Over here, I have another better chest. This one's been set up with an energy upgrade, a harvesting upgrade, and a planter upgrade. So it will plant and harvest this area, and it gives me wheat. Now, there is a reason for me wanting wheat. Let's put them in there as well. Is if I take, did I get cobble? Yes, good. If I take these down into my little underground pool area, which I'm going to be doing something with, through my hidden entrance, which is now no longer a secret, down to my, what do I call it? Tinker's thingy smelter. I have a machine, dun dun dun, liquid crafter, fluid transfer node going into liquid crafter, and a redstone clock. Liquid crafter, set your menu up, set your recipe up there, so it's cobblestone, wheat and stone, and a bucket of water, which you'll then take the water from the supply from the side. Put the ingredients in the bottom, and it'll eat the ingredients and make your output, which is where I'm getting my mossy stone from. I did gather a load from Magic Forest, somewhere yonder, but it became a bit of a chore going over there, and I kept getting distracted, never getting any mossy stone, and coming back with 6 ton of tree and 6 ton of wood, and easily distracted, so it was much easier just to make that up. This is my little underground mining bit, which I'm quite mining out. It's nice. Tool forge. Made that up so I could make myself a Druid size, which is quite nice. It's got 3 modifiers left on it, so I'm waiting to go into the nether, because this is going to be my weapon of choice. Basically, it's just a size with moss on it at the moment. It's got a paper binding and it's made of steel. But I'm going to put as much quartz on it as I can to boost up its kill. Say like hi to Darcy. So that would be my weapon of choice, because it would be Druidish. You have the old, what's it then? You carry a scythe. So I got one. Lumber axe, did similar to, made it out of steel, and don't think I put anything on this one yet, have I? Just the moss. I put 2 lots of moss on this, so I can do quite a bit of quick harvesting of trees. But that's the main reason I built the Tinkers. That, and it gave me access to steel, which is what I was going to do my armour out of, but I've ended up using Invar instead, because I had some Invar. All bushes. I've got loads more to plant. I've got 20 more somewhere. Where is that? Where are they? They're not in there. Must be in this one. Yeah, 20 more aluminium ore bushes to plant. That's just to keep it a bit darker in there, so I can collect up the ore bushes that I've done. So I've got passive mining, so I don't actually have to go mining. I can do passive mining in a dark room. That's dirt, so that will be handy. Won't be able to get all the ores and goodies from that, but I'll be able to get some. Just double check nothing's going down. Come back out of there. Pop that down. Wouldn't notice there. So that is pretty much what I've got going at the moment. Lots of plans, lots of building to go ahead with. I've not started on any of the magics yet, but I'm kind of making sure I've got room for them. Trees can be moved. I can chop trees down, swap them over, move them about. It is not a problem. I have got ender pearl seeds, so I can plant my ender seeds and get some ender pearls. And that was an apple tree. Oh no, it's a walnut tree. It finally grew. I got tiger wood. Woohoo! So I'm gradually going around the world gathering stuff, like the different saplings. And I'm going to make this whole area all sorts of different trees and natural stuff, as well as have like my Trycraft magic over here maybe. Once this barley farm's gone and stuff down here, I could have Ars Magica going on. Then I could have witchery. Now Trycraft would be better over here, wouldn't it, with the magic forest thing. Maybe move that. Then you have witchery going on somewhere. There's loads of it. I probably won't get into blood magic, but I might. But I'm gonna try and stick to the 3 at the moment. Let's random leaves from the old bit of base around here. The old grove as it was. But now I'm gonna try and focus mainly on Ars Magica, Trycraft, and a bit of witchery, because I think they have the potential, certain bits on it, to work with the Druid idea. But if there's something in blood magic that I feel I need, I'll probably go to it and use that. But it's... oh, back down the hole again. But it's a case of I haven't even looked into the mods yet. It's a case of, right, that's my idea, that's what I want to do. See, leather boots. Get myself to a position where I can do it, which is coming there, it's getting there. I will do a bit more building on this while I start the early stages of the magics, I think. And once this is all up, I can start putting leaves on it and bits of vines here and there. Got to be careful though, because vines do tend to take over. So I don't really want too many vines. I've got some witchwood leaves in this one to make it look a little bit different. I'm not sure it's worked, and I can easily get rid of them. So I've got some that I'll put on. If you look, some look extra, almost see-through, because they're on carpenter's blocks. So I had a bit of protection from it. So if something went wrong with a tree, the carpenter's blocks would stay. But I'll put some chisel in there to give it a bit of show. A bit of carpenter blocks, a bit of, not chisel, carpenter blocks to give it shape. It's coming there. It's going to be a tree. Very long term project, this one. I want to make it right, so I'm not rushing it. As I need a bit in the tree, I'll do a bit in the tree. And the same with this growth. As I need a bit, I'm going to do a bit. I'm going to slowly build up some kind of pattern, so it raises up like almost like an oldie temple with stuff in it. Loads of trees outside, possibly overgrowing into it. Trying to keep the centre mob free, which is the important thing at the moment, because the mobs are lethal. Fire creepers, especially if you've got loads of wood about. Everybody's had run-ins with different stuff, but you gotta crack on and do it. Got to crack on and do. Anyway, I'm gonna call it there because the sun is setting. let's see if we can get up top before the sun sets. And oop. See what I mean? It's a bit of a maze, this tree still, but I'm getting some areas where you can actually get and do stuff with it. And the way up on there was over here. Yeah, so I'm going to try not to do OP armor this time. So let's quickly grab that sunset before it gets slipped away. I'm going to call it there. Have a brilliant day, everyone. I'll see you next time. Hopefully with a bit more of this dome built. Bye.